Trade money on the spot. Play it against sports at 48th and Vine.
Our lives only have so much time. But if you smoke, you have less. Your life could be 10 years shorter. And the time you do have is often filled with health problems. Shortness of breath, asthma, COPD, and cancer. But the minute you quit, your body starts healing.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
The Link Grill, Draft, and Crafts is your spot in Southeast Lincoln for great food and drink. They're serving new menu items and a killer craft cocktail menu with your favorite draft beers. You'll love their pizza and new entree options. It's a great place to watch any live events, and they have music bingo every month. They have an aggressive loyalty program that rewards fans with 7% back on all purchases. Home of the Nebraska Power Hour every night from 8 to 9 p.m. Order online at thelnkgrill.com or stop in at 84th and Highway 2 today.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
How about the top 4 games? I think week 2, Colorado, of course. You got prime time coming in, and you want to shut him up because if he comes into Lincoln and figures out a way to get a win, you will never hear the end of it. And then I think week 9, Ohio State. Who are we as a football team at that point? But if we go in there and actually compete and give ourselves an opportunity to win, now you got to be talking about us. We got to be in the contention. Week 12, you come back, you're at USC. But then I think week 14 at Iowa, drop the Iowa game. That's a bad look because that's the last taste that you get in your mouth before the bowl game.
Old School with DP and J.
Can Nebraska have a player-led locker room in year 2 under Matt Rule?
I think it could be in year 2. I always say this. We had great captains every year I was here. But I always say some of our best leaders weren't necessarily our captains. So I think when you have that, that's a player-led team. So it doesn't matter how old the quarterback is.
93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here is your host, Chancellor Brewington.
All right, welcome in to What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington. Harrison Arns on the 1s and 2s. As always, we got Chancellor back from Arizona. He was back yesterday, second night live in studio here at 1040 O Street. He will not be the last show. We also got one-on-one with DP. No Everett Gray tonight, but no worries. He'll link back in with us next week. So me and DP will go solo for that hour. We'll keep it live here as long as possible. We got no Royals on the brick and mortar. So we'll do that. 402-464-5685. You guys want to join in? That was Chancellor Brewington. I'll throw it over to you.
Hey, that beat jumping. I get a freestyle going.
It really does.
Hey, okay, no, I'm playing. But how's everyone doing tonight? Thursday night. It's so good to be in the studio as always. Like you said, DP coming on after. Make sure y'all tune into that. To start the show off, always a little core century wisdom, always a little word of encouragement, maybe process some information I'm reading in a book. And of course, I got to bring up the book I'm reading. I'm reading 2 books right now, Think and Grow Rich. And the other one is The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. Interesting book.
Reading 2 books at the same time. You're crazy.
Oh, you don't do that? That's frowned upon in the book reading community.
I'm not the right guy.
Okay.
The book community don't even know me like that. Yeah. No, I've never done it that way, though.
Okay.
All right.
I usually try to get 1.5 books a week. So my process is like, I make sure I have one that I finish during the week, and then I try to get like halfway through something. So then it like carries over to the next week. Usually by like Tuesday, I'll finish it and go on to another book.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's kind of my process. But I'm reading one right now, and it's not like a definitive book to where it's like a personal growth book. It's not really ways to be more creative. It's kind of just Rick Rubin's thoughts. And if you know Rick Rubin, I would say he's more of like a creative consultant to people. So yeah, you can look it up, give me a more proper definition of what he does. But he basically, it doesn't really describe what he does at all. He doesn't describe it. But basically what I'm hearing is he kind of adds in this creative element to like actual like painters, artists, musicians, movie directors, actors.
Co-founder of Def Jam Recordings.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So he's big time in that.
Exactly.
area.
Yeah. So what I've heard is basically people pay him because he is so precise in the way he handles himself, like mentally, like he believes in himself. People pay him because he believes in himself, and that they value his opinion because of his belief in himself. So he wrote this book, and it's called The Creative Act: A Way of Being. And it's interesting. I looked up some book reviews on it, and it was like, I don't know if you should read it. It's not anything definitive. I'm like, ooh, this is a perfect book then. If people are saying like, whatever, it didn't really make sense to me. That's kind of books that intrigue me. And in this book, it's no really like clear way to be creative. It's just a bunch of thoughts.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of thoughts added in, and you can gain a perspective here. You can learn from it here. Take what you want. Some things resonate with me. Some things are about like actual painting, which I don't truly understand. But there's a question in this book, and it says, get in the habit of asking the question why without having the victim mentality. So asking the question, why me? Why did this happen to me? Why is my life like this? Without the victim mentality. Because then you get to do some real soul searching, and you get to see like, oh, this life is really made perfectly for me, and you get to see the good things in it. And I think that speaks to everyone right now. I mean, everyone. Oh, what up? What up? We got a waiver going across.
Oh, was that a Hot Ones?
No, it was not.
All right.
It was not. It did. That was a little lookalike though.
It was.
I was a lookalike. I got the hot sweats just thinking about that.
I was saying, I was nervous.
Got the hot sweats. But
he had the bag with him. I was like, no,
we're not doing that tonight.
BP, who's your guest?
We are not doing that tonight.
Doors are locked. All right. Anyways, cut you off.
No, but I forget what. Okay, so I was saying, everyone can relate to that because everyone has been through or is currently going through a situation or a problem or stage in their life where they feel like they're alone, or they feel like, why did this happen to me? Why did it, maybe a loved one, maybe a sickness, maybe, relationship, financial, emotional, mental, like, why me? Why me? Why is there pressure on my life? But when you can ask the question, why me, without being the victim, and then you kind of get all these positive thoughts come in, and positive outcomes of the situation start to come in. Because I can think in my life personally, to be transparent, there's been times where it just didn't seem like I was where I was supposed to be, and like there was things where it was like, this doesn't make sense right now. But when you it's like looking at your situation from the last page of the book, looking at your whole life as a book, looking at the last page and then flipping back to where you're currently at. And so now you have that hindsight perspective, and now you can look like, okay, why am I going through this? Okay, why do I feel like I'm alone? Why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like this? And then it starts to make sense. For me, why is the first thing out of football a radio show? This doesn't really make sense. You know what I'm saying? But then you say, oh, well, maybe this is going to lead me to this. Maybe this is preparing me for this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's always, now you become curious, and now you start asking questions. Confucius, I believe, said, the best form of wisdom is put in a well-worded question. I might have fumbled that, but if someone knows that Confucius quote, go ahead, text that in. But nah, like it's all about being curious. Like we were talking about yesterday, being curious like a child. If we can understand that, I'm telling you, it will help change your perspective on like why you're here on earth. Because at the end of the day, you have a gift, you have a reason why you're here on earth. Since you have a reason why you're here, that gift and that reason is to serve other people in some type of aspect. If it's not, then we gotta figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Like
if it's not, it's just lonely at the end,
right?
Like
exactly.
That's what you got to keep in mind. Like
exactly.
I don't know. And everyone can look at it their own way, but I always think about like, okay, when I get to my deathbed, who's gonna be there? That's gonna be like incredibly depressing if it becomes like a me kind of lifestyle.
Right.
When you get to that, because your parents aren't gonna be alive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so your parents aren't gonna be there. Maybe if you got brothers and sisters, you hope they're alive and well. How'd you treat them? Hopefully you got them still alive. If you're the youngest, probably not then either. So then it's like, who's really in your life? Like, who'd you affect that cares enough to be there?
Exactly.
And if it's no one, that's a scary thought to have.
It is scary.
You got all that money and like nobody notices. Like nobody really cares at the very end.
Yeah, that's why purpose is so important. And that's why you need someone in your circle. I'm learning this and I'm still growing, and I'll have more knowledge and wisdom on it as life goes on, of course, in every aspect, in every area. But I'm learning that you need certain different types of people in your life. Like you need someone who sees Harrison as Harrison fully developed. So you need someone to look at you like that and to be in your circle like that. So like, so like you need to see someone needs to see you at your finish, at your finish line, and be like, they don't necessarily like you, you know, like they don't necessarily like you.
That,
they just are worried about you getting to there. They don't really care about how you feel about them. Oh, I like you. You know, you look good. No, there's no confidence. What'd you do today?
Yeah.
What times you wake up? You know, did you do this today? How did you read today? Did you like, you know what I'm saying? So, and those type of people get you to where now that purpose comes out of you. You know, now that purpose comes out of you. Now you're just taking up, you know, space on this earth. Now you're actually here for a purpose, because whatever you want to call it, creator, God, he, she, universe, source, whatever you want to call it, you were made for a reason. That's point blank. The trees have a specific purpose. The trees give off oxygen. The mosquitoes that everyone hates. If we don't have mosquitoes, we don't have life. If we don't have flies, everything works in this how should I say this? Forms. It's chain.
It's a chain. It's all linked together.
It's all linked together. It's in this mesh. Everything works together. So now if we look at creation as like human beings, no diss on the animals, but we're much above them, right? So if we're on this earth, we actually have real purpose. And yeah, we just need people around us to find out, not to find out, but to see it in us and to push us there. Because if you got a bunch of people just patting you on your back all day, that ain't very fun. That like the end result, you're not gonna get anything out of it. So I would just challenge people to not shy away from that, because it's like a good player. It's like a good player. We always talk about Bill Belichick and how he was a great coach, but Bill, from what I've heard in documentaries, interviews, and you know, ESPN, and you know, Tom Brady and all these different docs, you see that Bill Belichick didn't really like you, right? He just saw what needed to be done. He saw the best player in you. So you need to do this. He saw them winning the Super Bowl. So if he saw them win the Super Bowl, you need to get this done. And it wasn't a thing where he really cared about your feelings. And I feel like we all need a Bill Belichick in our life.
We all need a little bit thicker skin these days.
We need a lot of things.
Yeah.
We need a lot of things. I was just driving through here and someone almost hit my car trying to do a wheelie on a bike. We need a lot of things, Harrison. We need a lot of things. He was showing off for his friends. But yeah, that's my quarter century wisdom. I hope someone had the ears to hear. I hope I was speaking to someone.
We got Mississippi Mud Dog.
A
little bit sarcasm, maybe. Maybe it's a real question. How do mosquitoes give us life?
How do mosquitoes give you life? If there was no mosquitoes on this earth, I'm sure we'll be effective in somehow.
Yeah, I mean, they're big pollinators too. I think people forget.
Yeah.
Food chain. There you go. Chain. There's your answer.
Yeah, some type of
disrupt the food chain.
I'm sure mosquitoes
get shaky.
Do something. But we got a lot to talk about. USA basketball, first off. My goodness. Did you think we weren't going to pull out?
I never was like, we're out of it. Just because I know with Kevin Durant, especially how electric he's been, we've had moments when you have that many superstars, you're never quite out of it. Unless it's 20-point lead and there's only 5 minutes left to go. Never got that bad. I think we were within 12 with about 6 minutes. I was sweating though. Kind of a big Jokic fan though, so if we would have lost at the hands of anybody, I'd nod off Serbia. I'd give him credit for it. But no, I was never freaking out, but it's very real that we might lose this game.
It was almost like Steph Curry heard you talk yesterday, because you was super critical about Steph Curry, saying, I don't know what's going on with Steph Curry. I even said Steve Kerr got these new toys he's trying out and whatever. It was like Steph Curry heard the show and heard the criticism, the constructive criticism. It wasn't anything.
We never at any point said get him off the starting.
Yeah, no, we was just
it wasn't foolish.
We was pointing out the obvious.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes out. He goes out today and 36.
Well, give me the 3-point line stat.
9 for 14.
Ooh.
In Olympic basketball, and he shoots 12 from 19 from the field.
I wonder if that 3-point line, how much that messes you up, because obviously it's moved up a little bit when you get to FIBA style basketball, and like those guys, they're not necessarily shooting from the line anyways, but you're kind of using that as your depth perception.
Yeah, and
I wonder if that actually has a real effect,
especially if it's moved up.
Yes, 100%.
You talk about like Curry, like his range is now, you got to really pick him up from like near half court. But it was interesting, and you gotta give LeBron his flowers, like we've been doing this whole USA Olympic. He goes 16, I believe 12 or 10 assists, 12 rebounds, triple double.
We do got Thunder Not Collins so much better than LeBron. And now Thunder Not Collins, I will challenge you on this. Give me something LeBron could have done better so far. Because I'm not a LeBron stan. Give me one thing LeBron could be better at throughout all these games. You can even use the friendlies. LeBron James, his efficiency, he was pretty efficient. I don't think he took any bad shots. Watching him, he was pretty solid. Playing defense, his defense is pretty good. I think he had a couple steals today as well.
He had one steal, yep.
One steal. I mean, you can say play defense, but I didn't see bad defense out of him either. I say this as a LeBron, quote unquote hater. I've never hated the man, but
he's a critic. You're Skip Bayless's nephew.
Thunder Not Collins, aka Bayless's nephew. Hey, you know what?
No, I was talking about you.
Oh, all right. I tried to use Collins as my scapegoat there.
Well, you are critical of LeBron, are you not?
Oh, 100%.
And you've been
and the Lakers.
You've been giving him praise during this Olympic run.
That is true.
You said, quote unquote, or Chance's paraphrase, you said he's been
the best player.
Incredible.
Team USA.
He's been incredible.
Yeah, he has been incredible. I mean, he's
that's just music to my ears, man.
I'll give it to anybody who deserves it. Anybody who deserves it. Now, when we get to the NBA season, I'm going to change my tune there, depending on how he plays.
Okay.
Because him on the Lakers, it's so hard for me to pinpoint. I think a lot of times it is a bit of a LeBron problem. You can't tell me he doesn't have some influence on who's coaching, which players he's bringing in. I feel like he should just trust other people in terms of who they bring in to build a team around LeBron. Because the Lakers, I'll die on this hill. If you got quote unquote 2 top 10 players, you'd better be in the NBA finals if you're paying all that capital. Otherwise, what are you paying him for? To get to the play-in? I mean, that seems dumb. You play to win, right?
That's how we're starting to show off, Harrison.
Well,
that's how we're starting to show off.
We got 3 minutes on this segment, so I think we're there.
I mean, you say this every time we talk about the Lakers. You say the two top 10 players, they should be in the finals.
Let me say, Thunder Not Collins. I need real ammunition here. We're gonna make this argument. Give me only had a steal and turned it over twice. Look at the assist. You still take that assist to turnover ratio 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, was that two turnovers to 10 assists? Yeah, I'm taking that.
That's a good ratio.
I'm taking that. That's
leading the NBA.
I'm taking
if
that.
you're getting that many assists. Again, not great. 2 turnovers. I'm down for ammunition if you want to supply it to me as we get the LeBron fanboy over in the corner. It's been good though. Like I said, I'm trying to. It's been awesome. And now I think the USA. What are your odds? I mean, you think France has got any chance? They benched Rudy Gobert in amazing fashion. That actually worked out really well. Threw Canada off their game quite a bit. Gave them some mismatch opportunities. They find a way. And now, there's no way. Rudy Gobert, I'd imagine he starts versus Team USA.
Right.
Just because used to playing against those NBA guys. But it kind of feels like pressure's on for USA just to go ahead and close the deal here.
Yeah. The thing is, you come out against USA, you don't really need that double big. You know what I'm saying? Because what is going on in the text line?
I thought this one's not ammunition, but it might be text of the day. You know who didn't turn it over?
Who?
Jason Tatum.
Oh my gosh.
He's doing his part. All right, go ahead. Text line. We'll get back to you later if it's good. But right now, we got to wrap up this segment here.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking about Germany's lineup.
France, not
or
Germany.
I mean France's lineup. Yeah, you bench Gobert. Okay, that's cool. Gotcha.
I imagine he'll be starting again, but
yeah, Batum ain't gonna get it done. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he just not gonna get it done. When Victor Wembanyama,
he went crazy today.
Yeah, he
step back threes and all.
Yeah,
how are you gonna block a step back three from Victor?
Yeah, although he is a young pup, he's the only hope they have. Because obviously he's an alien.
Think about being Rudy Gobert and you got benched and Victor's out there just killing it.
I wonder who they're gonna put on Victor to start off with. Out of your
AD?
out of your three options, I would probably say AD's.
Joel's too slow. Maybe Bam.
Bam would be a good matchup.
Yeah, because he's quick and he's
Bam and AD kind of have Bam. It would be the more agile. He can, because Victor does play on the wing a lot.
I think he actually probably put Bam on him.
Yeah, that would probably be the best. Of course, he's got 7 inches on him, which is what it is. You're just gonna lose some. You're gonna lose some tip-ins. You're gonna lose some under the basket rebound stuff. You're just going to. The box out is gonna be crucial. Playing against guys like that, the league. If the league gets more and more guys like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
More of the Victor Wembanyama's, like the 7 foot, the Chets, right? The Chets over there laughing at the text line. We're gonna talk about it in break. But if you get more of these guys, the way you defend these guys is gonna start to change. It's gonna start to change.
I'm trying to keep it. It wasn't even that good. I'll be honest. Just cracking me up for some reason.
You never know what's gonna be on the text line.
That's fair.
You never know.
All right.
Yeah. Throw it to break.
Yeah. Trying to stay locked in here. Don't go anywhere. What's Brewing, Chancellor Brewington? Like we said, you guys are always welcome to chime in. If it's good, we'll read it. If not, we'll move on. But always welcome to do so. We got 2 more live shows tonight before we wrap things up. Don't go anywhere. We'll keep it rolling.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Can you guys just keep a straight face?
Yes. I'm like, yes. Yeah, but we'll try. Okay.
We're just 3 players talking. Come on, let's try this.
This is how the sugar hill. You're driving to Wichita, writing this down.
You're not helping anything.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you a veteran looking for a new companion animal? A dog, a cat, or maybe something else? The Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs Vets Get Pets program can cover up to $350 of your pet adoption fees. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov/vetsgetpets to learn more about program requirements and how to apply. Want to help support the program? Get your Vets Get Pets specialty license plates from the Nebraska DMV. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Abby with Midwest Bank. Stop by our new location at 70th and Pioneers. Our new full-service branch does it all. From our friendly staff to our easy online banking and mobile app, you get all the technology of a big bank that you need, but you still get the hometown customer service that you want. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Hello, this is Mary Pat Waite. I've had the privilege of working with Lincoln families as their realtor for more than 31 years, and I'm so proud to be associated with MP Dodge Real Estate. For me, your transaction is unique in its own way. My experience allows me to bring you trusted care and a really great outcome. My NP Dodge family shares the same client focus.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Power outages can impact traffic lights. If you come across a non-functioning traffic light, treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Learn more safety tips at les.com/safety.
HealthLink is elevating the human experience with holistic health, weight loss, nutrition, fitness, and wellness solutions. They offer one-on-one health coaching while personalizing nutrition and wellness plans for structure and simplicity. HealthLink provides nutritious foods such as high-protein entrees, meal replacement snacks, and supplements. But that's not all. If you mention 93.7 The Ticket, you'll get a 5% discount on your order and $20 off your first month if you start a HealthLink subscription. Find your missing link with HealthLink today on the southeast corner of 70th and Pioneers or by phone at 402-858-9356.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-on, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in August. Try their chocolate chip banana bread muffins for a great summer breakfast or enjoy a bagel with pesto cream cheese. Don't forget the Joe Card membership. Unlimited drip coffee for just $8.95 per person per month. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Have you been accused of a crime? Is your liberty and freedom at stake? At Liberty Law Group, we are committed to defending the liberty and pursuing justice for those accused. Going to court is stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. At Liberty Law Group, we carry that burden for you. When legal troubles are keeping you up at night, trust Liberty Law Group to fight your battles. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Back to What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. Second segment of What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington, the former Husker tight end. To my left, if you guys want to join in like you have been, 402-464-5685. Starter Haven text line, as always, use the streams if you want to put a face to the voice. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, Allo, channel 961. House cleaning out of the way. I'll throw it to the host, Chancellor Brewington.
Yes, sir. So we was just talking about USA basketball. They got through a tough one, a tight one against Serbia today. Steph goes crazy. He definitely was listening to Harrison's comments. Harrison
he DM'd me last night. He's
he
like, I
DM'd you.
heard
The chef DM'd Harrison and said, look, just because you said that, I'm going to go 9 from 12 from 3, and I'm going to go 36 on them boys. So you got them cooked up. You got the chef cooked up.
I said, I'm not reading all that. And it worked. just really set him off. No,
so let me ask this question. If you could put a USA starting 5 together of the last 30 years, so you can add in Dream Team, what are you going with?
Last 30 years, and this is in mind for I'm playing national basketball.
I'll give you 7 spots.
We're playing national basketball or
national,
NBA?
National.
So you're taking Jordan.
Of course. So you're putting them at, I want positions too.
Let me get a list.
I want positions too.
Let me get a list here because this is going to be it's gonna be tough to keep all in my head. Okay, so Jordan.
I'm intrigued who's going at 1.
LeBron. Steph, Steph's been interesting. He's really just had one good game. So I'll put him up there for now.
So Steph's your 1?
I think.
Okay.
I think Steph's the
I'm
one.
not mad.
Yeah, I think Jordan's the 2. Who do I want for?
So you're going to USA with 7 guys.
You know what?
7 guys.
And they got to be U.S. So that's the other part to keep in mind.
Of course.
You know, I think it'd be a serious problem.
Let's hear it.
Be about Tim Duncan.
Ugh. I mean, he tried.
You don't know how good he was. I never
when he went to USA, they lost. They got beat.
I never want to hear Tim Duncan and back to back.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
You know how many times we lost to Tim Duncan with the Heat? Many of times. And the Cavs lost to Tim Duncan in 09.
Yeah, he's a menace.
08. No.
Are you saying
six?
because he's a menace, or are you saying because he's not good?
Well, both.
Okay.
No, he's not. I'm not saying he's not good. Hold on. Mr. Fundamental is fantastic.
All right.
I just am like, why did you just take him right there? I just don't understand it. But keep going. This is your list. Your world, Harrison.
Yeah.
Your world, Harrison. I'm just living in it. So
30 years back.
Who?
30 years back. I'm trying to think. Would that be? I'm not going to be able to get Bird.
Is the third?
When did Bird retire?
30. No, you can't get Bird.
Yeah,
that's 80s.
No way. 92. It's 24. Just missed him.
Yeah.
All right, so I can't get Bird.
Can't get Bird.
No Magic.
No Magic.
Would Shaq work on a roster like this? Shaq's just broken. We'll write Shaq up there.
Yeah, a young Shaq.
A young, healthy.
Young Magic Shaq.
Uh-huh.
Run the floor like a gazelle. Little bit of handle in him.
Okay, so that right there puts me at 6. Oh man, I need another elite. I need some shooting.
You need a versatile guy.
Yeah, I need a good playmaking shooter. That's why I want a Larry Bird really bad on this list. Give me an elite shooter. Throw some names out there. Give me some great guards of history that would fit. So I'm really stumped.
Wait, more defensive? Or
I need a playmaker.
Okay,
I need someone who's gonna click well, playmaking wise.
You got J Kidd.
Like
you got CP3.
Yeah.
You got Gary Payton.
I wish I could grab Stockton, but he's gonna be too far back there too.
Yeah, he's gonna be too far back. You have.
We got Kobe already on there.
Oh, you have Kobe already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got Kobe.
I'm trying to think of who else at that guard position you can put in there. I mean, Drew Holiday. I don't know. Who was there? I mean, CP3, Darren Williams. I'm trying to think of all the point guards who played on USA in the past 20 years. Allen Iverson.
Yeah. Give me Clay. You know what? Just give me Clay.
Clay Thompson?
Especially a healthy Clay, yeah. Give me a guy that doesn't need to dribble that can just knock it down.
Okay.
Think about Clay in his prime.
I thought about it.
Yeah, so give me Clay. I don't know why I said it like that. I said it like I was upset. But so here's the unedited list right now, and you guys feel free to chime in, adjust it if need be.
Yeah, please help him. Please help him.
I'd love to see what your list is at. LeBron at 1. Bronny at 2. No.
What?
I'm
like,
that's your
wait,
list.
wait,
That's your
hold on.
list. I'm sure you're throwing
crazy.
together.
That's crazy.
LeBron's future grandkids. Okay. So we'll put Steph Curry at the point. At the 2 guard, got to put Jordan.
Gotcha.
At the 3, you're going to need the size. You're going to want LeBron. Tim Duncan at the 4. Shaq at the 5. Man, Kobe off the bench just feels gross. Kobe and Clay off the bench. It's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm sure I could, if I would revise it.
Right.
Sure, I could find some more names in there. Fortunately, a lot of the great guys that pop in my head that fit well with national basketball, guess what? They're not from the U.S.
Yeah, interesting takes. Interesting takes.
Okay. Unknown texter. Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Who?
Sorry, Clay, you're cut.
Who?
KD.
Yeah, I was waiting. I'm like, is this guy gonna?
I knew. I was like, someone's sitting there at home screaming at their radio.
All right, I'm gonna make a list without those players.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So at my 1,
Clay's on the table. I cut him.
I don't want Clay. At my 1, I'm going CP3. At my 2, I'm going D Wade.
Prime D Wade's nice.
Prime D Wade. At my 3, I'm going Melo. Yep.
You still hold the record till KD snatched it.
Yep. At my 4, I'm going Kevin Garnett. KG, prime KG. I'm talking like T-Wolves KG, like coming out.
This is a nasty roster you're putting together.
Yeah.
Mean.
5, we need to embrace the alpha mentality. I don't really want.
What about a prime Dwight Howard?
I was just gonna say that. Let's put D White, Superman in there. Okay, so that's my starting 5. Now I need 2 guys to come off the bench. I need like a guard wing that can kind of bring the ball up, and I need like a power forward big man. So
this is a good one from the text line. Good suggestion, Ray Allen. You want him on there?
Oh, Prime Ray.
We'll put him in. We'll just put these in the mentions, and if you need to pull from it,
okay.
Prime
Ray.
one's from Thunder Not Collins. It's a good.
That's a really good one because I do need some shooting.
We got another one, Reggie Miller. That one's from Brian.
Thank you. That's really good. I might have to throw Ray in there. I appreciate that. Who gave me that one?
Thunder Not Collins.
Thank you, Thunder. And then I need a big. I need a guy who can play that 4 and 5, and I need him to shoot a little bit. So if you guys can hit the text line, I need a 4.
Would you want AD?
4 or 5 that can. I have problems with AD personally.
Okay.
So
too many shoulder grabs, like injury wise.
Yeah,
or
injury.
Is it
We just have too much history. You know what I'm saying? So 4 or 5. I'm thinking like I really need help with this one.
I mean, you could go.
I need a big man who can shoot.
Yeah, like
and
you
play
could go,
defense.
the most bigs I'm thinking about like a more modern. Like you could go with even like a Bam out of bio.
No. I think there's someone juicier out there. I mean, like an old boozer. No. Who was in Shaq's era? I'm trying to think. Who was the bigs in Shaq's era? Nah, they couldn't shoot.
Yeah, I mean the most of the bigs
They
in that
couldn't shoot.
era. Like you're not gonna want to know them on there. You're not gonna want to bind them. You're not gonna.
Nobody hit the text line. I need help.
I mean, you got Jermaine O'Neal if you want to go there.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll go. Maybe a Kawhi. Let's put Kawhi in there.
Yeah, I mean, Kawhi can certainly play as a big if need be.
Prime Kawhi. Add some scoring in there.
All right.
I'm sending those 7 out. So who do you think wins?
CP3 gets his first, not a ring, he gets a medal. No, definitely my squad. But, when I get to pick the first 7, I mean, I'm sitting there with LeBron, Jordan, Steph, Kobe, Shaq, KD, Tim Duncan. I got the fundamentals, the flash, and the shooting all in one.
Yeah, I'm sure Tim Duncan just don't fit on that squad, though.
Tim Duncan?
Tim Duncan on your squad just don't fit.
He's the guy that's going to keep everyone even keel.
Yeah, he'll teach them how to do like some MMA or something. You know, that's what you do now?
Kickboxing.
Yeah. Well, same type of vibe. MMA, kickboxing.
Mixed martial arts, kickboxing. Yeah, I mean, it falls under MMA.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Can you imagine getting a roundhouse kick from a guy that long? Think about the torque he gets on that.
Do you think fans would pay to get roundhouse kicked by Tim Duncan?
Yeah, people are just insane. People pay. I can't remember who it was. They paid Francis Ngannou, one of the biggest, scariest, probably the heaviest glove that I've seen in UFC in my lifetime witnessing it. You can probably go back. You can name some other greats, but oh my Lord. And this guy paid Francis Ngannou to punch him
in the face?
No, in the privates.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think he had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, why would you even pay money for that?
I've seen 2 people volunteer for John Jones to choke him out, and they go unconscious. I seen that.
What is that? That would is that an ego thing? Like you're just gonna get humbled and embarrassed.
Is that a fetish?
It could be. I mean, it's a weird one.
People just
some people certainly.
Yeah, like people just want to get choked out or something.
Yeah, certainly.
No, not like. No, hold on. I don't mean like that. I do not mean like that.
Yeah,
I mean like they want to know what it feels like in like the ring or something.
Yeah.
Like they want to play Mike Jordan 1-on-1, but like physical altercation is a little bit different.
It's just insanity. Like I don't even care. Yeah, that did indeed happen.
Sometimes you just say things on the air and it just doesn't come out the way you intended it.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of, what happened right there. Oh boy.
I'm not sweating about it.
Right.
Made me laugh though. It's a good laugh here. It's what happens when you get served nighttime radio. But no, I mean, out of all the sports out there, you got to be a maniac if you want to challenge those people one-on-one.
Oh my goodness. Especially you see like you know who does that and kind of plays with it, I've noticed, and allows the volunteer to get an edge on is Tyreek Hill. When he be doing the camps and he let the little kids run one-on-ones against him.
Yeah.
And like he just gets like burnt and like mossed. If you've noticed, like he not trying. He just trying to go, like every time he do that, he go viral. He just trying to go viral. And I get it. That's a good play.
It is a smart move.
That's a good play.
It's always interesting. I forget the name. It was Anthony Lionheart Smith. I remember when someone broke into their house. That's not too old of a story. Picked the wrong house to burglarize. He's in the UFC.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone broke into John Jones' house too.
Oh, maybe that's who I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Anthony Lionheart Smith, maybe because I'm just locally he's in my head. But yeah, I mean, when that stuff happens, those guys are just a different weapon. Like you got to be wired so in such an intense way to be a UFC fighter. Because not only do you got to want to do it, to actually get to the UFC, you're not just good right off the bat. At some point in training, you're getting your lights turned off, and when your lights turn back on, you're like, yeah, let me do that again. Yeah, I think I messed. I can get them next time.
UFC guys are different. Have you ever seen Khabib, the gym that Khabib wrestles at? Those guys like go out and wrestle bears. They'll literally go wrestle bears.
Oh yeah, Khabib.
Yeah,
just like when I was obviously pulling for Conor McGregor and that whole thing, just because he was an electric fun fighter at the time. But I even knew when he had to fight Khabib, I'm like, he's not going to win this.
Oh no,
Khabib, he is just the most humbling fighter out there in terms of no matter what you do, when he gets his hands on you, you're not escaping. Like it is just the borderline. He is so good in grappling, and if he really wrestled the bear, if those stories are true, like it makes sense.
No, seriously. And you think about, and I was kind of like in UFC when Khabib was going crazy. You think about Khabib, he's kind of strange in the UFC game because he kind of ended in his prime. There was still like he beat everyone in his division, finally finished up with McGregor and Gaethje and all those guys. And now it's kind of like who else do I fight? Like there's no one else. And then I forget, one of the parents passed away, I believe. And then he stopped. Like his mom didn't want to fight no more. I think that's what it was. Mom didn't want to fight. I think his pops passed away, and it was like it's over with. Cut and dry. And now he's Islam. The fighter, I think he fights at 140 or 145, I believe. But now he's his mentor and stuff like that. But no, UFC guys are different. Yeah, because the training starts. You got to start really when you're young.
Oh yeah,
that's like a 10. That's like
kind of. You can start. It's very rare cases. Like if you're Francis Ngannou, you just
okay. Well,
yeah.
But if you're a heavyweight, it's a little different.
But certainly the grappling helps. Like you see that all the time.
You can be like a Greg Hardy and get knocked out. Every.
You can be a Kimbo Slice and just pull up.
Do you know who Greg Hardy is?
Greg Hardy, yeah.
Do you see him get knocked out all the time?
I'm not super familiar. I've seen that like just Twitter.
Bro,
excerpts. I don't know the full rabbit hole of Hardy.
No, so he went to the UFC, got knocked out, and then I think he went to bare knuckle, got knocked out like twice there, and then he went to regular boxing, got knocked out there, and then I think he went to kickboxing, got knocked out as well.
Hang up the gloves.
Nah, like it's like, and he's already got all these head concussions from, obviously he played with the Panthers and played in the NFL, but nah, this. Whew.
Man, can you imagine like going from like one CTE sport to the next?
A major CTE sport to the more major.
Yeah. We just had Dr. Finn of Advanced Medical Imaging giving us the science of what actually happens when the lights get knocked out.
Really?
Yeah. So
what did he say? Did you hear?
I don't know the exact lingo. He gave us something really cool to say, like a scientific term of I'm going to knock your lights off. I can't remember on part, but I can tell you how it actually happens. It's not so much if it's a head-on collision and your head rocks back and pops back forward, it's just kind of one way than the other. That's not too big of a deal. Like certainly worrisome. You don't want your brain sloshing around.
Right.
But what happens when people really get their lights knocked out? It's like when it comes on the jaw and across, because your brain is accelerating faster in the front and back. So like the movement is like a vortex, and when it's like it wants to rotate this way, but obviously it's locked in on your central, whatever you want to call it, your stem. I don't know the scientific terms, but obviously it's at a fixed point and it's trying to crank and rotate to go with the whiplash. That's how you get that serious nerve damage. And you'll see people like crinkle their knuckles because
they get
twisted. Yeah, like the stem on your brain, it has so much tension because your brain's like kind of cranking sideways. Ooh. So think about like taking your brain and almost like you know, if you're twisting someone's neck, it can't just do that to your brain a little bit in a very light way. That's how you get that serious nerve damage. Now I'm butchering that, but basically it's more the vortex motion is what you're more dangerous about.
What show was he on today?
Old School. You can watch it with Jay Foreman.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and check that out. I might actually go check that out.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Advanced Medical Imaging. I know they're not the sponsor of this show, but they sponsor Inside the Huddle, and those guys they're fun to listen to. They're sports guys. They kind of like look at injuries. They talked a lot about Tua's injuries, like kind of what they were seeing. So it is interesting stuff. If you guys haven't caught it on Old School, be sure to do so. We'll throw it to break here. Want to quickly get to this good note from Thunder, not Collins. I was thinking of Lionheart. The guy was on drugs, under the influence, and Lionheart couldn't knock him out as a result of it. But certainly Lionheart did enough damage to make sure he wasn't going to do any more damage. So that's going to wrap it up for this segment. We'll have one more quick one on the other side, and then one-on-one with DP to wrap things up at that 9 o'clock hour. Don't go anywhere.
Do you have gently used books just waiting to be given new life in the hands of new readers? Linked to Literacy can help. We're gathering books for our second annual Wordstock event at Antelope Park on August 24th. It's a community-wide book swap where people can shop for free books and enjoy fun activities. From now until August 19th, you can drop off your book donations at several locations throughout Lincoln. So gather up books for both kids and adults and find a collection site near you at linktoliteracy.org. Then plan to join the fun on August 24th.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
Sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Truck Month is back. We have absolutely gigantic savings right now at Koppel. They are offering $12,500 off on select new pickups. That is not a mistake. You heard right. $12,500 off list price right now on select new pickups. Those discounted units, though, will not last long. These are all manager specials. You have to come in now, so hurry in down 144th Street or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Stock number G356093 must trade.
Become part of the Landmark difference today. Landmark Implement, your John Deere dealer, is currently hiring in our parts departments. As a member of our team, you'll assist customers in finding the right parts for their equipment, manage inventory, and collaborate with sales and service. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, there's a place for you at our dealership. Apply today and grow your career with Landmark Implement, where your skills make a difference in the ag community every day. See full details online at landmark.careers.
Have you been accused of a crime? Is your freedom at stake? At Liberty Law Group, we are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused.
Facing the court is stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. At Liberty Law Group, we believe in treating every person with respect, compassion, and understanding. When legal troubles are keeping you up, trust Liberty Law Group to fight your battles. To learn more, call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier Kawasaki dealership. Score up to $2,000 off the brand new Kawasaki Ridge. Built for work or play, the Kawasaki Ridge takes off-road comfort to a whole new level. Rule the streets on an Indian motorcycle with customer cash and trade-in credits up to $2,000 during the month of August. On or off-road, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered with a large selection of motorcycles and side-by-sides in stock at their new 27th and I-80 location. Hurry in, the clock is running down.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Back to What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. Wrapping things up. Final segment. Got a little bit of time here left before we throw it over to one-on-one with DP to wrap up Ticket Weeknights. Chancellor Brewington, we got like less than 5 minutes here. Where do you want to go wrap things up?
Well, we just went through USA basketball. Who was going to win? We just talked about UFC on a strange tangent. People voluntarily getting choked out. And the text line has been hilarious tonight. We appreciate you. I guess we could just tease it with a little Husker football. Right now in camp, we'll just do a slight camp update. Right now, it is Thursday. Tomorrow, most likely, will be some type of walkthrough, some type of light day, and scrimmage on Saturday. So by week 2 of camp, or I should say by week 1.5 of camp, what type of things are we expecting from the offense? Because the defense, I would say their momentum going into this is already established.
Mm-hmm.
They're
have
most
a foundation.
yeah, they're more so just building on little things, taking it to the next level, of course, but the foundation is established. Now with the offense, there's so many different question marks. So what piece right now in these first couple of weeks of camp need to take the jump, need to get more established, need to gain more confidence?
Certainly all line, right?
Yeah.
And that one is the kind of the duh answer. You just lost Teddy Prohaska, ACL tear. He'll be out for the season, which is brutal. That guy, unfortunately, can never just stay healthy. I think he's only had one healthy year despite 4 years now playing college ball. So offensive line, not only injuries, but this team, I don't know how many times we got to repeat it. It's not going to go anywhere in the Big Ten. If you're not average or above average, you will not be good. So offensive line, that's got to be the focus.
Yeah, I'd say to piggyback off of that, I'll say receivers. And I think that would be one of the main focal points of this camp is how well is the chemistry between Raiola and the receivers or just the quarterbacks in general. Are they on the same page? Does everyone understand what the goal is here? Is it clear what type of offense, what type of identity they're going to have? And I'll continue to say this. There has to be some type of there has to be one wide receiver during camp that emerges. There has to be one. I don't care if it's Banks, Lloyd, IGC, whoever it is. One receiver has to emerge. And whoever it is, don't really care. But we need to have someone third down that we can go to and feel confident going to him. And that happens every year in every camp and during every season. So it's going to be interesting to see who that is.
Might be a tight end.
Hey, I'm okay with that.
Well,
but
it's just, I think it's going to be
at some point. It has to be a receiver.
Yeah,
I'm
certainly. I'm saying like third and long situation,
right?
Because certainly with Satterfield, everywhere all his stops. He likes to get the tight ends involved. Now you got a quarterback, Borkshire. You got hopefully Fedoni has a good year as well, and then Carter Nelson going to be playing wide receiver, probably at the slot, I'd imagine. But should be fun. We're less than. Way less than 30 days now. This thing's going to be closer before you know it. College football right around the corner, along with NFL and everything there. So don't go anywhere. We're wrapping up What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington. But of course, like I said earlier, one-on-one with DP next. Don't go anywhere. We'll keep it rolling.